don't say disengage, but counter-engage. The Orion is always a safe pick. You have a good ball delivery system in Lissandra and Lee Sin now. And I think that if Fnatic don't watch themselves, they could get 100-0 pretty quickly.
Origen has a lot of options.
Gamsu with that Olaf is actually running further of battle, so a little bit of a divergence. Not too surprising, really. Down bottom, Sven below 100 hit points. Mithy's now caught between Reckless and Noxiac, but Amazing is coming to play. There's a teleport available if anyone wants it. Reckless takes a tower shot and gives up first blood.
And
it's not over yet.
Amazing, he's gonna go down too. Gamsu will pick him up on the back half of that one, a 1-for-1 trade. But it's jungler for 80. Spirit's looking to come in, and he's got Sven on his mind. Jumping in, blobs it up, and there's another kill. Now Mithy's got a flash away. Noxiac and Spirit still on the chase.
This entire setup from Fnatic, it starts in the top lane.
Oh, let's talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, down bottom, Mithy, he's looking for Reckless. Here comes Amazing.
Teleport, they've exhausted Reckless, so as around the backside, they locked him up and take him down. Shock one more up for the Origen boys with a teleport spent.
Reckless feeling confident he could push out the lane because Sven had gone back to base. And then Origen just collapses and kills him. Basically setting up a small trap for him. We'll take Dragon as well. We can trade for Rift Hill. I'll take Dragon #1 over that.
Let's find out how they use it. Febiven gonna come to help out. Power of Evil's already completed his Chili Ghosts, as you will. And the first Rift Herald of European LCS secured. Buff donated to Febiven. I like that on the range champions. Allows you to help.
Anywhere? Noxiac is already gone. Now, fight in mid lane.
Febiven, he's gone way too low. Amazing's there. The Chili goes to slow him down. It's gonna hit him. And there's the clone showing the location. Boom, one more ball. In comes Spirit, but he is way too late to the party. Bounces away, but they're going for him. Amazing, pops the globules. Gamsu is 1v3. He takes out power. He almost takes out Amazing, but he stays alive. Dodging away from the axe, and now it's a Soaz fest with him. And Spirit's going forward on a Mithy. It is not over yet, guys.
Yeah, the Pillar of Ice interrupts the elastic slingshot. Gamsu and Noxiac looking for more. One undertow connects. Noxiac is trying to use that steadfast presence, but it will not interrupt. A flash root from Soaz locks Gamsu in place, puts the tomb down, but it will not send Gamsu to his grave. And Spirit's going to be able to evacuate.
Onto Amazing, but again, it starts with fight in the mid lane, constant trading between these two mid laners. Spirit, he wants Soaz.
Looking for him now. The spooky ghosts are on, and Soaz is taken out by Febiven, a last shot. And they keep the action heavy.
Spotted Spirit sitting in the river. He's been here for about a minute, walking between bot lane and mid lane, looking for that one gang. Trading in top lane.
Gamsu is on to Soaz, and he is gonna frozen tomb himself, but Gamsu can walk right into it, and he Ragnarok's his way to a kill! Fantastic. Not over yet, though, as Amazing looks to chase him down. Can the Viking get away from the blind monk? I don't think so. He sees him coming, and he should just... play! I don't believe it!
Amazing miss both his Qs. He didn't get any damage down to him, just auto attack.
In the top lane. Everyone from Origen is invited.
Yeah, but Spirit's gonna crash this one, I think. Here he comes, looking for Amazing. They're double teaming him this time. The Ezreal's not gonna do a whole lot, but the rest of Origen are there. Febiven's around for moral support, but that's about it. Spirit is so low, and he's gonna run straight to Power of Evil, but Febiven, he's there first. Soaz melting down, he's taken out. This fight is all kinds of chaotic as Febi's trying to run away. Sven and Amazing turn their attention back to the globules to just try and answer back. It's a 1-for-1.
So this was a
But
play.
they wouldn't say no to a couple of kills. So Fnatic should be able to pick up their first of the game. They will get those battle stats to match. And considering how the fights have been going already, you got to be worried if you're Origen at this point.
Hey, that was as fast a change in 6.1.
It's worked out so far for them. Also the Olaf pick too, that kind of harkens back a little bit to earlier last year.
I agree.
We see Soaz having to tomb himself again, but he might be in a tomb after this. Able to get away, but not from Febiven. Taken out. And the swag ghosts come after the fact.
Origen is just being pressured in every single lane. They're sitting there, they're losing summoners, they're losing teleports, and it's just so easy for Fnatic to keep the control.
Oh, Amazing is going to get killed. All too easy for Fnatic.
They can't even do his own jungle camps anymore.
No, definitely cannot. Mithy wants to chase. Subjugate has been used.
Good dodge.
Two-shot barrage does not find
if you
a
see an
target.
aggressive move, you teleport in behind with Lissandra. You have Amazing already up there, and you surprise Fnatic by pulling 5 guys towards maybe 2 or 3 members. Febiven can out-trade anyone in the 1v1, and he's just getting so much damage on tower. So Origen are really in a tough spot.
Well, let's see if they can get a kill on Gamsu. Gamsu's got Ragnarok up, but he's got 4 members of Origen to deal with. He's going to be running away. In fact, he's going to eventually go down 1 or 2 more shots. Kill credit to Sven. Look at the middle lane though. Fnatic, they're pressuring the turret.
But this is exactly what we get. 3 towers also weaker normally than we just do. This is the Baron.
It's the B word. 12 seconds before Gamsu's up. He has teleport
This is going to
available.
go wrong for Origen. This is so risky.
This is incredibly risky.
The rest of Fnatic, they're coming in. 4-man team. Let's Bounce is available. Mithy is already peeled in Origen. They want the fight.
They're turning for it. There goes the True Shot Barrage, but in comes Spirit. Soaz is still taking, and now Amazing manages to pick a shutdown. Noxiac will take out Soaz in the back. Reckless sends a calling, forcing a flash, several away, but Gamsu is not going to let him get out of there. Down goes the Troll. Spirit still ticking, but Fnatic look like they have taken this fight.
Sven wants to try pick one on the back end, but it won't Baron dance for the next few minutes.
Yeah, that's why I like that play from Origen, trying to force something in mid, because you want to keep that control of mid lane. See, Gamsu, he's trading again.
Here comes Spirit, he's kicked away, but Amazing still being chased on. Soaz is gonna get evaporated. With a little bit of help from the rest of Fnatic, Spirit takes that one in a 5v4 now. Fevivin, a little bit extra damage, but he dodges away looking for Power of Evil. Now the calling went out, but it wasn't enough to finish him off. The ball will zone, but Origen are forced inside their own base.
Not interrupted. Origen trying to mount the smallest defense. Soaz will be up in a few seconds. He almost goes down. The shield is up. Spirit manages to get him. Let's Bounces inside the face of Origen, and that could be it. Fnatic take the inhibitor. They've got a minion wave, Conga lining up behind them, but they will play this one.
They don't even need to worry about this. They can pick someone off. They can start it. The game is in their hands.
This is the way back for Origen, though. This is their chance. If they can get something here, if they can steal that Baron.
Noxiac's just buying time here.
Basically the only cover. Power of Evil has done it before.
And he's not going to do it today. Baron secured by Fnatic at the cost of Noxiac's life.
Origen have so much to fear from this roster, and with Baron buff on 4 members, this Dragon is completely free.
Great performance from Fnatic so far. First showing since IEM Cologne, and we heard Fevivin saying in the backtick. Another very big message right out the gate. Up in the top lane, Spirit, he wants to look to finish. They've broken the inhibitor.
Talking about messages right now, they walk away and then walk right back on in. Origen thinking twice about this one. Shockwave not going to connect, forces the flash. Amazing. Reckless is right in the front, but he has absolutely no fear in here. Another inhibitor is going to go down. A couple of nails already in this coffin of Origen, but they are trying to claw their way back out. Soaz goes down, taken out by the Viking. Noxiac actually getting the kill credit. Fevivin going in, going back. They just can't catch these guys.
Sven gets chunked out real low, and even the rest of Fnatic pushing up top. Good control, good decision making, and Soaz, he's looking to engage. They managed to root Noxiac, but that's not who you want. Soaz gets burst down already. Amazing's looking to knock away Reckless. Gamsu's still in the base. There's a stun there onto Power of Evil, as now Origen are peeling backwards.
The whole team is just too darn slippery. Quick shot, down goes the inhibitor in the bottom side as Gamsu takes it out, and he rejoins the fight, wrecking and rolling all the way through him. That is an ace. That will be the game. The last inhibitor, the last Nexus turn is going down, and you had question marks? I don't think so. Guess what, boys? FNC is back for the summer of 2016. Or spring, rather.
We're going to have to find out how the coordination is, because Kikis moving to the top lane from the jungle, where he qualified with G2 at the end of last year. We also AoE burst unless he's got the terrain to work with. Rolls gets caught once again by a Pillar of Ice and some damage. Gilius looking to return. This is what we expected. There's no flash for Kikis, but he's got a lot of gray health. Holds onto the timer for a few seconds and slow comes out. Gilius and Steve, they're looking to dive. First blood secured by Steve. A flash over the wall from Gilius, and he survives. Perks tries to get the kill down. Ignite is ticking. Ike is burning, and Perks finds one back.
Rise here tends to struggle a little bit against some of these range matchups, and at the same time, Ike...
Perks didn't even panic with that Spirit Rush. He's held onto it. Trick is looking for that wall. Smokescreen comes out. He's going to get one of those buckshot auto attacks down. He's going to look for the collateral if the end of the line connects as well, and not even going to get needed. Really, carry on. Trick is going to go down.
The burst, guys,
with the collateral damage, and that's the burst we were talking about. 2 easy kills for G2. Had fallen behind. He's actually picked himself up a 14 CS lead over Steve. There's Perks going forward. Thunderlord's procs into Gilius. Now Ica is going to be the next target. A good cocoon onto Trick means that some of the damage is mitigated. Collateral gets the kill, throws the water balloon, and Ica sent home crying.
Right, there's no walls for Trick, but he's still
start off this Dragon now. And at 12 minutes, G2 have got themselves nearly 3,000 gold in the lead. Got themselves a tower and got themselves a great platform to accelerate this mid game.
I want to see Trick's build. from here on and out. Because it's always Warrior Enchant, and Tracker's Knife is so strong as well because you don't go Sidestone, and again, you need those additional wards for your team, especially in competitive play.
The package. Let's see how he decides to use it. Here's a replay of how Trick and the rest of the team with perks get the kill.
Zero vision in their own jungle for elements, so they can just kind of figure out what's about to happen. And oh, whoa. Wow. EU mid laners, man.
EU mids.
That was a great prediction from Perks.
And Rolls pressuring up top. They've got the help of Sprotle, and they push Kikis away. Kikis has got teleport and support coming. Death Sentence has found Trick. Trick forced to flash. He's going to dash backwards. End of the line bounces across Steve, and the collateral damage throws out the water pistol. The rest of Elements are now trying to get away. The icy, spooky, chilly Ghost will slow down Ica and Gilius. Trick will go down. Rather, Emperor goes down, as Ica's the one that's picked that one up, and Perks should get the reply. Lets the minions do the work. Cool guys don't look at Dead Rise. And Elements go down 1-for-1. Whenever we look at these new teams coming into the LCS, you start evaluating their individual players, you evaluate their macro game, their pick and ban strategy, and also how good are they at knocking over a Nexus? Because that's the difference between middle to top of the table teams. Dragon number 2 secured, there's inner turrets to be pressured, and G2 have done that exceptionally well already. Steve and Kikis are going to go toe-to-toe. This is going to be an interesting battle. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Steve gets nommed. This is going to throw down a challenge. There's grey health available. The audience is on the side of Steve, as it were. Kikis will get challenged, get killed, and Gilius and
Dashing
Steve
around, finding abilities to proc your passive on this Lucian over and over and over. You're not relying on auto-attacking. That means you can play more aggressive as well. You can get onto these carries, and Perks, he's doing the same.
Let's see if the Chomp can land. Spur Rush goes out. He's going to dash away from the Death Sentence. Sprotle did get Chomp. Now Trick's trying to back out. He's fired the collateral damage, got some distance. Kikis is in amongst 3 members of Elements as Steve gets dropped. It's Emperor that gets the cull. He's going to carry on chasing down. Ica flashes away, but it will not matter. He gets gobbled up by Kikis. And kill credit to Trick. 3 members of Elements down. G2 peel back for Baron.
Straight towards the Baron. We're still early on in the game, but they've been so far ahead, honestly, since basically minute 10. Ica had a TP top lane, he fell a bit behind in his lane, then he got taken down, and it allowed Trick to play aggressive on the Graves. Like, this is exactly how you want to play as Graves jungle. You want to have a winning mid laner, so you can invade into the enemy jungle and just take whatever you can. Protect the carries, and he can be a big frontline at the same time.
Definitely can. The rest of G2 don't even need him yet. Second inhibitor's going to fall. In less than a minute, Baron power play has been exceptionally good.
Oh, they got
the
perks.
Grand Challenge comes out. They have got perks and the shutdown gold that goes with it, but at the cost of Sprotle and Steve. Kikis on that front line with the grey health is chasing down. Ica will get killed by Trick. The buckshot goes out. Rolls is the last man standing, and it will not matter. 26 minutes into the game, G2 obliterate Elements, and they will pick up their first win of the spring split in Europe.
What a great start for G2 here. I like the pick and ban phase coming in from them, last picking that Ari into the Rise, so you can pressure the lane early on.
Operate in the middle.
Yeah, this is definitely a solid composition for Giants. It could be a strong lane in the top lane. It's definitely a strong lane in the bottom. Obviously, Xpepe has dealt with a lot of...
Even securing potential Dragon if Giants don't sneak it right now.
They're going to try. Adam and Ku are there. Vander should know, but they know he's there thanks to that board that he just clears off the board. Half the tower, or half the dragon rather, is taken down. They might just give this one away. It's not too big of a deal to give up first dragon because you know you can take another. It's never going to come down to that 5th situation. So Giants do successfully sneak that. Good move by them. That summoner spell away. Audrey will have a much harder time here. And again, they can keep pushing. Now, there's a teleport coming in. That's the flank, but Adam, he's going around the backside. They may be able to catch Jankos. They do get the stun off. He's exhausted. Throws the Zanyas. That's the start. First blood. It's 16.5 minutes into the game, but Giants secure it. Odo comes in. They want revenge on the side of H2K. Ku running distraction duty, but he might sacrifice himself. Will it be a 1-for-2? It looks like it. Giants started it off, but they lost more than they got.
Yeah, very away. And look how H2K is not opting in for any fights. And even though they are likely mechanically better in every single role, they could destroy these players in duels. They go for a very siege-heavy, calculated approach. Pinero
just like that
tries to defend, but he just gets picked off. And I like the way H2K is playing this game. the Baron buff. They can pick up the first Dragon buff as well, 6%. Both damages is definitely worth spending some time doing that. Trinket-wise, 4 blue trinkets. We saw Fnatic, once they got ahead, actually opting for all the yellow trinkets because they lost power and they don't get revealed. Perhaps actually a wiser choice if you do control the map. You don't really need
continuing to do what he does best. Odo, he's often functioned on low resources, but this game he just really hasn't had to do all that much as Jankos goes in really quick. That might have been a mistake, but in comes Odo for the defense. They've got so many shields on that Graves, and now Ku is caught. Forgiven says mine, and he takes himself a kill.
Yeah, special delivery, kill steal. Forgiven with the package. Love it. The new addition to Corki makes him a very strong champion. Peppy Nero in the brush.
He got bit, but nothing doing. Rio's gonna take him down this time. A little help from collateral damage of Jankos. Adam had the TP, did not use it. Baron is on the table, but not for long. Godfred's the only man in the area. Adam's just farming down bottom lane. H2K have got this all locked up, and they just need to put a bow on it.
Yeah, Giants are drowning right now. There's so little counterplay, and the only counterplay is incredibly obvious moves that a team like H2K would do until one side messes up, you kill them and take the tower.
Or just start to shove it in even further. That wave clear is absolutely ridiculous. The tower is extremely low. In comes Adam. He manages to get the stun up on Vander, flashes in, and he throws the Zhonya's, but they're already out of harm's way. Adam is already incredibly low, so squishy. In comes Ryu, looks for the assassin. Forgiven's gonna take it, and all 5 members of H2K are right there, looking for the counterplay, just like you said.
Yeah, immediately disengage. Adam tries for a panic attack. Probably the best option Giants had right there. Just not enough damage right now. Odo Armor tanks the tower. Take down the inhib. Look at top. Look at bottom. Inhib's dropping left, right, and center.
25 minutes is all the time we've had on the clock, but Giants just never could get it going this game. Nothing but Nexus turrets left if you don't count the top lane, and it looks like H2K definitely don't mind. One is fallen down. Giants are in full retreat, but they've got nowhere to go, and Peppy is all the way back to Fountain. Godfred says unbreakable, but it looks like the team is. Odo manages to just barely stay alive. The last Nexus turret is down. Giants are back to their Fountain. This one is all over, and H2K are making a huge statement to start this one off. They might take a little more time to do it though.
Yeah, very slow. Odo on a base teleport that can gets the kill. Nexus blows. Giants go down. H2K with the first win of the season. Not too much excitement because it was pretty textbook.
Good execution.
Yeah, it just shows you
How
that.
do you grade him?
8 out of 8.
Sheepy and Yamato Cannon, experienced all, will walk off the stage together and hope their team takes it out. Now, why don't you at home tell us what you think? Tweet your predictions and prophecy at LOL Esports, hashtag SPY win or UOL win. If you think Splyce or Unicorns are going to take this one home.
0 not yet. Once that hits level 6, that's when it gets dangerous. Procs now. Get behind Wonderware.
Wonder has no idea this is coming. Has to know now. The tongue lash is out. The spiderlings are on. Flashing forward. Vizichachi is looking to eat somebody, and he does manage to pick up first blood. Yeah. 5 minutes on the clock.
No flash from Wonderware. Immediate reaction from Trashy pathing down, but look at how difficult to dive a Poppy. Remember, you can cancel the Elise Q in Spider form with Poppy W.
They know it's coming. Gotta be targeting the Kabi. Instantly heals. They look for Nisbeth now as they turn their attention. There goes the knockup on the Poppy. Should be going down. Diamond Prox changes the direction of the tower aggro, but Hilly's gonna go down as well. Kabi has flashed, but he now is in trouble as he's outside the range of his tower. Steelback picks him up, and all of a sudden, Fox flips the switch. Gets exhausted, gets chained, but Senkux is low. Senkux is ignited. And now, no one will go down in the mid lane. And he hasn't had too much pressure to deal with. And, you know, finishes the upgrade on his item. Now Fox could be in some trouble. Trashy's looking to prove us wrong. The Chains of Corruption land. Senkux and Trashy combo up perfectly, and Trashy secures the kill. Nisbet comes in, hoping to clean up, but it'll just be a few minions.
How it affects their mid game in this more rampant, like quicker paced games that we have right now.
We got a Rift Herald, Crepo. Diamond Prox and Hylissang will combo up, and again, this is the Runic Geckos. He's got so much more damage on it, so they can take this one out. And because there's nobody in the area and they've secured vision, this isn't risky at all.
Yeah, and look at what Hylissang's doing. He positions behind the Rift Herald, where it's weaker every 3 seconds. The eye will open, you can clap it, and then he gives you...
Maybe, but Senkux and Kabi I don't think are going to work solo-wise in that long lane, and now you see Diamond Prox starting up this drain.
Yeah, Wonderware definitely wants to keep the wave close to his tower. Don't overextend for the Zed. That means Fox obviously has the opportunity to go mid, so we need to see how well Splyce can wave clear in uneven numbers. Once Fox does go to mid lane, threatens the flank, can Wonderware keep that wave in the mid lane right now? If he can target Senkux, take him out, maybe even 1-for-1, a lot of the wave clear disappears. Alternatively, the Kench can get Wonderware.
And they brought Hylissang to the party. Instantly, 3 members on the rise, shut him down. 0-2. Wonder is not looking too worse for wear. Or I guess he is, actually.
I like this move. Getting the vision in this jungle is paramount. They have to escape to the top lane, though. Fox used Shadow. He's
gonna have to go in on Trashy here. He's got nowhere to go, but they don't have enough damage. The chains are on. Now they finish him off. Double teleports. Chachi comes in anyways. They're bringing Hilly to the party. He eats Senkux, spits him out under tower. Should be enough to take him down, and the Unicorns fire back on all cylinders. They're low, though. How long can they keep this fight up? Not before they take down Wonderwear. Fantastic. And Kabi, Steelback, tanking the damage. It's a double kill for the Ezreal. Nisbet's caught. Diamond Prox has enough to take him down. Triple kill for Steelback. Chachi gets to eat. Can he pick the Quadra? No, it's stolen by the Kench. And an ace for the Unicorns.
ace for the Unicorns. Fox uses Shadow, but baits in the entire Splyce roster. And honestly, that Steelback did fantastic in a fight. Still has heal available. Baron goes down, and this is looking grim for Splyce right now.
All of a sudden, Unicorns thunder ahead in this game. 21 minutes just about on the clock. They will secure the Baron.
Just some context on that number. The average Baron power play in summer for Barons that didn't end up finishing the game was around 3,000. So significantly improvement. 50% increase here. Nisbet goes in for the stun on Hylissang though, but
Ryan gets the knockup. Chachi's gonna flash. They turn onto Wonderwear, and he just melts after the fact. Diamond Prox will get the kill credit. Chains are on to Chachi, but it doesn't matter. Unicorns want to end this right here, right now. No more of this messing around, they say. 2 members down. Look to start finishing off inhibitors. Get some more waves up in the top side. In the bottom side, they can try to end this game right here, right now. Hylissang's just gonna go straight on in. Might have gone a little too far forward, but he gets eaten by Chachi rather, and Trashy should go down any minute. There he goes, Steelback with another kill on the board, and they don't need to worry about inhibs now, Crepo. Taking down one Nexus turret, a second one. The Unicorns of Love, you might have thought they were in trouble, but they take the first win. And they did it well.
And this is something we've seen multiple times today. Relatively low amount of kills. I mean, right now we had 15 kills in about 27 minutes, but CS advantage overall here on the 14.
Yeah, I wonder how much that will close when that minion wave's taken in the top.
Yeah.
Because that's like 3-4 minion waves there. Airwax actually coming in here, does get the steal off. Shock is taking a bunch of damage, being chased down. And Zafir coming in with the package as well, jumping along with the Valkyrie, jumps away to the minions, just trying to farm before he goes down. Shock will be the first blow of the game.
Yeah, special delivery into Valkyrie. Zafir following up. Really good play here. Really
Reminder,
good.
the package is available for Zafir if he wants to make another play. The first one went actually very well. Take a look at this as well. Herald now being picked up. Don't see that every single game. It's more of an exit objective like Dragon right now. It's like if you take an objective, you can go for Herald, or you get a kill, you can go for Herald. If you just have
5v4. Siege in the bot lane here. We may see a big fight here with the package, with the Zac lead. Keep your eyes on it.
Well, Betsy coming in, Cabochard taking a lot of chunk damage. He doesn't have Zonis just yet, but Hanan is there to fight him. Alex coming over the wall, has been hooked in by Kasing, joins the rest of his team, but he's getting chunked down by Betsy. And Airwax picks up the kill there. Nukeduck now having to back off into the river, and it's now Vitality on the run. 2 kills go down.
Another setup siege from Vitality, where they group up with 4 or 5 members to take a tower, thwarted by ROCCAT. They saw it coming. Zafir based immediately, get a good 2-man package right there. Betsy flying from the side, he took out Cabochard. I believe his cleanse was prematurely, this is why he did not get out of the cannon stunlock, but overall, another kill, another dragon here for ROCCAT, another red buff steal, and maybe even the mid lane tower. ROCCAT playing fantastic.
Yeah, and Betsy's found Nukeduck in the middle lane as well. Will flash away, but gets him with a final overload. Zafir just chiming in there with a couple autos. Betsy's hooking down basically by himself.
And they're not really setting up the vision for the Baron, because with their composition, they can make picks into face checks. If you face check into a Zac Tarek, you can, it can cost you the game. But the vision isn't being set up around the Baron. They wasted their teleport prematurely. They're not really split pushing, so they're actually allowing Vitality to get back into the game.
Yeah, and as you were saying on the analyst desk as well, ROCCAT doesn't...
That seems to be the approach ROCCAT are taking here. Split push, Airwax in the bottom. Cabochard can't hold him away. Freddy in the top lane, jumps on Tjarnan.
It's actually a lot of damage. Remember, he's building full tank, so he's not getting the ends to burst off, but they found Dazzle once again, and the Dazzle man locks him down and secures yet another kill for ROCCAT. Oh, Edward being pulled in, but it's Airwax who is just in the base of Vitality, dueling Cabochard. Kasing and Hyanan have been pushed back here, and now the top tower will go down to ROCCAT.
Yeah, and this was the result of the vision around Baron fading, Vitality trying to get in there, get more wards, and ROCCAT, yeah, they were lost in rotation. They catch him right there. Now they can default backwards to the Baron buff, or to the Baron to get that buff. Arex can come over with his ultimate if he just finds a tunnel. Bottom right, there's a tunnel available for him. Are they doing Baron without the jungler?
Maybe. Edward just recalling there.
They're actually doing...
Wow. We've seen this in Challenger Series before, actually. We had a jungler who would build Black Cleaver and just split push all day. I believe it was Dan. But Edward coming in here. There's the Dazzle. And chasing him down. But the teleport now coming in as well by Cabershot. Doesn't have the extra movement speed. War flash into the enemy team. And Freddy taking a bunch of damage, but he still has his passive. Airwax has been locked up, but he's away as well. And ROCCAT get out unscathed with the Baron. The more amount Mortius, and that alone was enough to chunk Hyanan out. We'll have to go back to base. Taking a look at that Baron play we were talking about earlier, 2,500 actually on the side of ROCCAT, so not too bad.
Yeah, 2.5k, lowest Baron power play of the day, below the summer split average, but honestly, it doesn't matter. They got an inhibitor.
Going for this Baron once again.
I mean, if Cabershot can cancel Airwax and then teleport in, maybe.
Hyanan, this is kind of the chance, like everyone is kind of stuck in this Baron pit, but Freddy going for this fight, jumps in, there's the flay, knocks him backwards. Hyanan gets deleted before the fight really begins. Cabershot in the back lines, lots of damage coming in, but it's not quite enough to finalize a kill. Finally gets the kill onto Sophia, and Edward is now dropping low, but it doesn't matter. They pick up the 3 kills onto Vitality. Shook now running away with his tail between his legs, but Freddy now teleporting into this space. This could be curtains for Vitality.
Yeah, good setup. Lantern gets thrown in to teleport into the back line from Cabershot with the home guards, but it's too little too late. By the time he arrives, Yarnan's already down. Betsy, Freddy, Edward, and Arex looking to finish the game. No package delivery for now because Saphir is dead.
Yeah, unfortunate, but 20 seconds remaining on Hyanan. They can't defend. ROCCAT closing in to close in with the win. The curtain call comes down, and ROCCAT bring this one home. 8-1 in kills, and the first win on the board.
Game went smoother than the celebration.